spa pedicure that includes a warm water soak.
KCAA now presents Crossroads, a program in the public interest, bringing you the issues you need to hear about here in our community. Now here's your host, Mark Westwood.
And good afternoon, good Friday afternoon to you. Nice and dry outside. Just kind of cool, kind of a nice Friday. We're getting ready to ease into a 3-day weekend, believe it or not. It is Martin Luther King's birthday on Monday, so we got a 3-day holiday for some people who don't have to work hard for a living, unlike me. KCAA, 1050 AM, 102.3, 106.5 FM. I'm Mark Westwood on Community Crossroads here with my co-host, Jade Divine.
Hi, how's it going, Mark?
Hi, Jade. And also we have a special guest in the studio, Alexandria.
Hello, guys.
What?
Hello, guys.
Hello, Alexandria.
Hi.
The very beautiful, pretty Alexandria.
Yes.
This is her first time on the radio, so we're going to go gentle with her. That's right. And she is from a place called Left Coast, and she's going to tell you all about that. This is kind of going to be kind of starting off the weekend, right? Depending on how you look at cannabis, whether it's for medical or for recreation or have a party or to relax or chill. There's all kinds of stuff here on this table right now.
Oh, my gosh.
And
yes.
I'm looking at all this stuff. It looks like I'm at the 13 or less checkout at the grocery store. Someday that's what it's going to be. Tell us, Alexandra, tell us all about this. I know what baseball caps are. And these are kind of neat. For our listeners on Ustream or YouTube or Twitch, I got some baseball caps here. This says Left Coast Extracts. So that's what you're about extracts.
Yes.
And extracts, forgive me, is like when you take cannabis and you smush the heck out of it, and then you get oil out of it, right?
That is correct.
And then you put it with stuff.
Yes.
And you put it in bottles.
Absolutely. So we're a company that specializes in cannabis extracts, and we have an abundance of different options for all types of cannabis smokers.
So tell us about these options that are on the table here in these pretty boxes.
So we offer sativa, indica, and hybrid in the 510 thread cartridges, which are also half gram and full gram, as well as pods.
Let's explain to them what the 510 threads is, because
Mark and I learned that.
Mark and I had an experience with this at a smoke shop just recently, and I explained to them, do you guys have 510 threads? They looked at me like they didn't know what a 510 thread was.
This is for vape pens. I know this now.
Because you got a 710
I
thread
know this now.
and a 510 thread. Yeah.
I'm very new at this thing. You may be new on the air, but I'm kind of new at this kind of stuff. So I got a vape pen. And somebody I know smoked all my stuff out, inhaled it or whatever. And so I said, okay, we're going to go down and get some more. So we did, and they didn't have my right thread or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is 5, 10, 13, 15, 22 height threads. Mm-hmm. And, okay, tell us more about it.
So they'll fit on pretty much any type of battery that has a 510 thread or 710. It's more of like a universal.
Oh, it is universal, so it does fit on both.
So it's it's a universal type of thread that I think is still the more popular vape cartridge on the market right now, because it is universal and everyone has a battery that will kind of fit. Even the mod boxes that you see, like those fancy ones, I don't necessarily recommend that people use it on those, but
those get too hot.
And not to get distracted,
hot,
but Jade, where is my vape pen? No.
Actually, it's sitting on your coffee table.
Okay. Maybe I'll buy some of this from you then or something before you leave to see me. Okay, continue on. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, not at all. And then we also have our pod cartridges that are offered in full and half gram as well. And those will fit on. We have our own battery that it'll fit, but it does fit on other types.
Those are like those flat ones with the magnets, right?
Correct.
I don't know what you call those type of batteries. Do they have a name for those batteries?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure.
We'll call them Left Coast batteries.
Left Coast batteries. And then we also have distillate syringes, which is the same material that you will find in the 510 thread cartridge as well as the pod. And that's usually used for dabbing, which is like on a hot nail or
and that's in basically a small little syringe that you can just push it out like a normal syringe and take a little dab. Okay.
Yeah, or people can put it inside of their like joint that they're rolling.
Or
blunts, yeah.
Well, very cool. Lots of cool products out here. And the cool sticker, by the way.
I love the logo.
It says Left Coast on it. And we'll pop that up in a little bit here. Nice logos, nice stickers.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. And so if somebody because we're not selling cannabis on the air, we're just selling the products.
Yeah.
So we're totally legal. If somebody wanted to get a hold of this stuff and you've got a good deal for them, a good bargain, how would they do that?
So we're a manufacturing company, and they would be wholesaled at a dispensary.
Okay.
Such as like if you're in the Paris area, such as Green Kong, or in the LA area.
How about smoke shops?
Not at smoke shops, no.
Not smoke shops, just dispensaries.
Yeah,
Just
it's all
dispensaries.
THC infused products.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, very, very cool. So this is way out of my realm of expertise. And the guy that, Dr. Cannabis over here, because he really is an expert at it, CBology, and Jade Divine, and that's how I first met Jade, as I interviewed him. And he had lots of information. And he knows the questions to ask. I'm just kind of the fluff guy today. So
The fluff guy, no, you keep us going.
You're doing great, Mario. You're doing great.
All right. But thank you very much. But I'm going to step aside because I also tend to be the kind of guy that dominates the conversation sometimes because I'm the interviewer usually. And I want to give Jade the opportunity to be able to interview and talk to you about all kinds of things.
Yeah,
and you can get your message out. And you best, and Jade will best relate to your audience better than me. So I'm going to step out for a little bit, and I'll be back at the break or maybe at the end of the show.
Please.
And Jade Divine, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
So tell me, so what got you started in the cannabis business?
Back in 2014, me and my partner, he got out of the military, and cannabis really helped him transition from the military to mainstream life again. And
Did it help with his? Did he have like PTSD? Was it just the day in life of just a soldier?
I think
that'd be stressful.
I think that for him, it just helped him kind of helped with anxiety and reconnecting. So I was glad that he had that. And during that time period, we learned of Prop 215. And Prop 215 was basically you could have a medicinal collective that allowed you to dispense medical cannabis to other patients that were kind of like in your club, so to speak.
Okay, under the Cannabis Care Act.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And so we decided to jump on full board and do that. And it was, we really liked it. I mean, we got to know a lot of people and got to help a lot of people. And so that was back in 2014. And
Did you guys start growing your own cannabis, or did you outsource it then as a delivery service?
So both. So we had we had done a little bit of cultivating, not at a very large scale, and then we had also had some other colleagues that were in Northern California, and they had very good organic quality product that we felt would really benefit our medical patients. I mean, they had strains that were very high in CBD as well. Wow. Such as AC/DC and White Widow, and it was beneficial for us to have
Work
access
with them.
to those.
Yeah,
yes,
to have
absolutely.
the variety. I mean, just like with the international cannabis trade opening up this year, like Canada trading with other countries and stuff, how coffee and wine and things are traded like a specialty. Cannabis is going to be the same way, and getting some cannabis from Northern California, it's just something different about it. The way it's growing and all that up there. I love it. How do you grow when you grow? Do you grow soil? Do you prefer other methods?
So I think we had used rock wool
at
that time period, and
a drip setup.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. That you got to be pretty technical. That's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work, and it was important to have a controlled setting to make sure that we were going to get the best quality product that we could in a controlled environment, and never was any need for any type of pesticides or anything like that if you did it correctly.
Exactly.
And I mean, it's a lot. I mean, being a cultivator, I mean, I have a lot of respect for them. I mean, it's a lot of work.
People don't
and
think
care, and it's not about. I mean, I guess there are people who can just plop it in the ground and it grows, but I feel like the time and care that it took. I mean, that's why I feel like cultivators are probably. They're very passionate about
cannabis
it.
Cannabis is like humans. If you give it passion and love, that plant's actually going to produce a better quality cannabis in the long run. It's weird. I don't know, call it spiritual, call it what you want. But
and you have to be very patient.
Yes.
Be very patient.
Yes.
So that's so that was interesting. Did you do any type of cultivation?
Yes. I started. I spoke. I mean, my delivery services. I just started growing cannabis for myself, and then Prop 215 popped up. About 2010, when Weed Maps came out, about 2009,